was a pretty tense match.
Yeah.
You came out on top. Can you walk us through it a little bit?
You know, Falcon's a world champion, so she's been here before, and we both were playing a strategy game of who wanted to take enough risk, and became a chess match until she took a risk and was able to capitalize on it. So it's something I was telling Coach Terry, I was like, I've been able to turn a few of the teammates with that same move, so we've been working on that hip adjustment and forcing my power, and it worked out. But she did a great job capitalizing on me getting greedy with that tilt, and she came up on top, and luckily there was just a few seconds left that I was able to defend that leg lace, so it's good.
You've done this so many times. Do the nerves feel different ever, or is it just, you know, you're cool and calm?
I think they do feel a little bit different. I definitely still get nervous. I was really nervous for that Kazakhstan match.
Yeah.
It's just, and I almost I went out there and those nerves prepared me to really take that match seriously and not to take her for granted. She's a talented athlete. She's an Olympic medalist and she's in her home country. I've been there. I've been a world medalist in my home country at a world championship, and you can ride a wave of energy and excitement and dominance and beat people better than you. And so I knew I had to go out there ready, and then I checked her and was like, oh, that was silly. Like, why was I so nervous? And then I realized that that preparation does give you enough energy and produces something special out there. So it was a good thing for me to ride that wave of energy and get a little bit nervous and understand. But I think I stay a little more calm and aware of where my mind's at leading up to it. I don't go down those rabbit holes as often, and if I do, I catch myself, and I have my acronyms to bring myself back to center, and I'm able to keep myself in a really positive mindset leading up into those major moments. One of them's RAIN. It's like recognize, investigate, accept, and then disassociate or non-association. So to bring myself back to something I can see, something I can smell, something I can taste, something I can feel. And so I feel a lot of quad muscle a lot of the day, so it's good.
What about the relation with the Olympics, getting the Olympic spot? How much did that play into?
You know, there was this wave of relief once you get to this semifinal match, and Falcon and I are good friends, and she came up to me afterwards, and no hard feelings, it's a battle out there, and she was like, hey, good luck tomorrow, and I told her the same. So it's a little bit of these matches are now for us, we did our job for our country, we're qualified for the Olympics, which is so important. There's fewer qualifiers this year, fewer spots, so it's vital. You have top opponents that are going to be fighting to the bit for just a few select spots after this tournament's done. So it's a special thing for Team USA, for Germany, for us to have our spots qualified, and this put me in the finals of our Olympic trials. So I won a lot of matches today. It was good.
What pleased you most about the way you wrestled today?
I finally got some new moves. I've been working on a few things, and I stepped off a mat today, and I was like, Terry, did I hit that? He's like, you did. And it was wonderful, and there's a few times I bet it looked like I was drilling out there because I've gone through those motions so many times that it just felt natural. Like I picked up the foot and got into my deep waist and tilted her over, and all of a sudden I finished the match and looked over at Terry. I was like, that really happened. So I was excited. It's something I've been working on. One of my goals on my pyramid of what I need to work on has 5-time world champ on it, Olympic champ, and underneath it's be exciting. And so I think it's exciting when you get to try new moves and execute them and have them be at the top level. I hit a underhook to a knee tap thing to somebody's back, and I have no idea. I've never done that move before in my life, and I was like, Terry, look, I did it. So it was. I think I hit 2 or 3 new moves today that I have been really focusing on in the room and just trying to get myself a little bit better. So I felt exciting today, and that's really what I'm most proud about.
4 world titles, 8 trips to world championships. What drives you to go out and find something new?
It took a bit. It took a little bit of figuring out what I wanted and figure out why I wanted to come back. And really the reason I've been sticking around is because Coach Terry's been whispering in my ear, making sure I know that I'm good enough to be winning at this level. And there's something more than that. There's this huge wave of women's sports, and I'm part of that. And it's something special. And so I have a great team right now. We have a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughing, and there's a lot of discipline and hard work that is going in that drives each other to do a little bit better. We are constantly figuring out how to twist those puzzle pieces to make a complete picture of a world champion or Olympic champion, and we're doing that as a team together. I know we've lost some matches, but it's really some of those women, you know, Sarah and Jakara, that have really just shown me that there's another level here, and it's exciting to be around. It's important to be around. They drive me to be a better woman. They drive me to be a better person, and it's really special that it turns into me being another World Final. So I'm pretty happy.
Can you talk us through what the next 24 hours look like in terms of nutrition, warming down, warming up, video, anything like that?
Yeah, there's definitely steps. We have a whole team of people that kind of are in charge of making sure I'm doing the right things, and I have the things that I know, just kind of the check-ins for me, you know, like I figure out where my head is, and something really important to me is this vital? Is this helpful? And so I just kind of am trying to stay present enough that when I notice myself going down that spiral of like getting too nervous, I can check in with myself and bring myself back to center. So you use the nutrition, you use the massage, you use the sleep and rest and visualization and all of those pieces to kind of keep you above or below that level where you want to be at. And so I think I found a good way of where I know where I want that level to be at. And it's just about kind of tapping into some of those resources, whether it's, you know, I get a little nervous when we're doing interviews, so I know that anxiety builds up a little bit. So after this, I'll pull it back down, and just kind of like having some of those pieces where if I start to get a little too confident, I'll call somebody that is like, hey, you're not that good. So it's good to find that balance and to keep it at an even keel.
You have some experience now with this 2-day system, but I'm curious, is it something that you practice, kind of what that night looks like in between competition?
To some extent. I mean, we train twice a day, and I've switched up my training. So like, I didn't wrestle yesterday, and so I usually do 2 practices in a row. 2 wrestling days in a row, and then I take a day off. So this is a lot of similar to what our normal training session will be. And so my body feels ready. It feels, you know, in the norm to go in and be able to wrestle tomorrow. So it's just, you know, there's another level of intensity and soreness that sets in after you have 4 women trying to beat you up. So it's a little bit different, but I think you'll be able to get my body where it needs to be tomorrow. So I wrestled Japan, right? It's exciting. Yeah, that's good.
What do you know about your opponent?
I wrestled her a couple times. She definitely has a great double leg. Japan in general, I mean, if you just talk about the mecca of women's wrestling, I mean, they just are so dominant. They haven't had a consistent heavyweight be in the finals all the time, and so this is kind of great for her, first of all. She's not a young person. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out there and just seeing what Japan might look like next year, you know? Like that could be, again, going back to that hometown, home country. Japan has a leg up on kind of everybody. So I saw her crying at the end of that match, and she's tasted that so many times through her teammates, and so I think she's really excited to finally be here. So hopefully I get to catch her on a little bit of those nerves and a little bit of that excitement, and can use my experience to help me out.
We're back in the World Finals, man. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck.